Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression review and makeup tutorial on the new Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. So if you don't know what the palette looks like, I will show you first and then we'll get right into like the swatches and makeup tutorial. So this is what the palette looks like here. It's a little mini palette, so it's not the normal size that Huda Beauty usually brings out. She released like 4 little kind of mini palettes and this one is the mauve one. She also has like a smoky one, she has one that's really kind of colourful and bright, and then I think there's another one which is like warm kind of browny shades. So I got this one here which is the mauve ones. This is a little palette here. It's really small, it's tiny, and I was really actually surprised at how small it actually was when I received it. So inside this is what the shades look like. So there we are, and inside we do get a big mirror which is really nice, you know, it makes up for like being like such a small palette. But yeah, you do get a nice mirror in there, and then you get like 9 eyeshadows. So there's 6 matte eyeshadows and there's 3 shimmery shadows there, and yeah, they're all kind of plummy, kind of dusty, rosy colours, which I absolutely love these types of shades on my eyes, so I'm really excited to see how these go. And I've heard a lot of great things about Huda Beauty palettes before, and I really love the look of her Desert Dust palette, but yeah, I never picked that one up because I seen this little guy coming out and I thought I'll get this one instead to see how it's, you know, how this one goes. One of the main kind of downsides that I've heard about Huda Beauty palettes is that you kind of have to use your fingers for the more kind of shimmery shades to make them stand out, which to me I don't really like. I like to be able to use a brush or my fingers with you know, shimmery shades. So I'll see how I go with my brush first, and then if not, then I'll go in with my finger or some Fix Plus to intensify the shade. But yeah, there is only 3 little shimmery shades in there, all really cute colours. I'm really loving the look of this dark kind of cranberry plum kind of shade here. It looks gorgeous. So yeah, I'll just swatch them all on my arms now so you can see what they look like. Okay, now I'm just going to jump into the tutorial and see how these guys perform. So yeah, I'm going to start off with this kind of beigey kind of white shade here. I'm just going to apply that all over my eyes, you know, it's a base shade, and I'm going to pick that up on my BH Cosmetics 101 brush. Actually guys, before I go any further, I'm just going to apply some tapes to the side of my eyes. Now like I said, I'm just going to go in with that beige shade. Okay, on that same BH Cosmetics 101 brush, I'm going to pick up the middle shade here, which is like a medium brownie shade. So I'm just going to apply this right into my crease, and that's going to act as our transition shade. Okay, so I'm hoping you can tell on camera, but when you actually apply that shade, it goes like a kind of dusty mauve shade rather than like a brown. So that's actually quite nice. It obviously goes with the whole kind of mauve theme that's going on in the palette. So yeah, it is still a really nice transition kind of base shade. Really pretty. So yeah, it looks brown in the palette, but it actually goes on, well, on my skin tone and everything like that. And maybe because I applied that white shade underneath, it goes on a little bit more like a dusty kind of mauve rose shade, which is actually really nice. Let's go on to the next shade here, which is this cranberry shade. I'm going to pick up this really dark kind of gorgeous cranberry shade here, and I'm going to apply that into my outer corner, you know, so that I can get a nice dramatic edge. So the brush I'm going to use is this new one here, which is from Primark. So again, this is a matte shade. Okay, so I'm going to blend that in using that big BH Cosmetics fluffy brush. going to make sure the edges are all nice and blended. I'm actually dragging this shade up slightly into my crease as well. Okay, so I was supposed to only keep that shade in my outer corner, and I've dragged it up basically like the whole of my eye. But anyway, we're going to go with it because it actually looks really nice. Yeah, it looks like some sort of hot pink colour, which is nice. So yeah, what I'm going to do is to actually deepen up the outer crease, you know, because let me sort of like drag this all the way up. I'm going to take this gorgeous kind of deep plum shade, which is on this side here, and I'm going to use a different brush for that. I'm going to take this brush, which is the Morphe R39, and I'm just going to use that to pack onto my outer corner. Again, this is another matte shade. Yeah, see, that just deepens up the crease a little bit more, which is great. So yeah, loving that. Really pretty look so far. Okay, so I'm now going to go in with the kind of shimmery shades and see how they perform. So yeah, I wonder whether to try a brush first, because it does say to use your fingers, but okay, so I'm actually just going to use my finger for this, and I'm going to pick up this shimmery shades here. I wish these actually had names so I could basically tell them better, but yeah, I'm going to pick up this shade and I'm just going to use my finger. I'm just going to use this finger here and just apply it to my lid. Wow. Okay, so I've came a little bit closer so you can see that shade. Like, that is gorgeous, like, it really is lovely and pigmented with your finger. Okay, so there's a little bit of fallout with this one, but it is a shimmer shade, so I can expect that really. But yeah, there's a little bit of fallout with this one, but there wasn't really any fallout with the matte shades, which was great. So yeah, that shade is absolutely stunning. Now I'm going to actually use my pencil brush here. This is the BH Cosmetics 105 pencil brush, and I'm actually going to pick up that same shimmery shade just to apply it just right here, because I can't really get my finger into that right. So I'm going to try that, see if there's any pigment, you know, if it picks up any pigment. But yeah, as I said, I have heard it with Huda Beauty, and it actually states on their website as well to use your fingers with the shimmer shades. Okay guys, so the shimmer shade is really nice, but I want to try and make it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to try and use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and spritz it on a brush to see if it's going to pick up any more sort of pigment to make it a little bit more, you know, shimmery, a little bit more sort of metallic-y sort of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to just wet this brush here, which is the Sigma E25, squishing that on there, and again just tapping that in the shade. Okay guys, so I'm not too sure if you saw it there, my camera actually stopped recording somehow, but I actually sprayed some of the Fix Plus with on a brush with this shade here, and it did apply a little bit better. You know, you can see it looks a little bit more kind of shimmery, looks a bit more sheeny, more like a metallic shade there. So yeah, really loving that. Now what I'm going to do is use my finger again, and I'm going to go into this shade here, and I'm going to apply that right in my inner corner, you know, using that as like highlight, if you know what I mean, in the inner corner. So yeah, I'm going to use that shade. I'm just going to pick up a clean pencil brush. This is the Sigma E30, just to make sure I've blended that in really nicely there after I've used my fingers. Yeah. Ugh. Like, this is why I hate using my fingers. Like, I feel like you can't get it where you want it, because like, your fingers are not small enough. Well, they are small enough, but to get right into the inner corner, it's just, ugh, we really need to use like a little brush, but the pigment just doesn't pick up as well on a brush. But I'm just going to attempt it now. Okay, with that same pencil brush, I'm going to pick up the shade again and just apply it a little bit to my brow bone. Okay guys, so I'm just going to remove my tape now, and we have nice straight edges, which is great. Now I'm just going to, oh, this one looks a bit too high up. I'll clean that with concealer. I'm now going to just move on to winged liner and mascara. Okay guys, so I've applied my eyeliner, and honest to God, I feel like I'm getting worse at eyeliner. Like, I can't even remember the last time I had a good eyeliner day. Like, honest to God, like, I just do not know what is going on. I just can't do my eyeliner these days. Like, I really don't know what it is. Yeah, and I don't even want to explain like what was going on with my eyeliner today. So yeah, let's just move on. So I did run the Rimmel Exaggerate Eye Definer pencil, which is this here. I ran this in my waterline there just to deepen that up, and then I'm just going to go back into the palette and use some of the shadows on my lower lash line. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm going to pick up this middle shade here. You know, the shade that we thought was brown but ended up was mauve. So yeah, I'm going to pick up that shade on my Sigma Flat E15 brush. Okay, and then on my little BH Cosmetics 105 pencil brush, I'm going to pick up the cranberry shade there, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer portion of my lower lash line. Okay, I'm now going to pick up this shade here on my Sigma E30 pencil, and I'm just going to apply that to my inner portion of my lower lash line. Okay guys, now for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline La Sensational Mascara. Okay guys, so this is the completed look, and yeah, what do you think of it, guys? Because I really do love it. I think it looks amazing. Like, it really looks like more like a hot pink eye look, you know, with that kind of plummy mauve undertone to it as well, which I just absolutely love. I just really love this eye look. I think it goes gorgeous with this lip actually that I do have on. I will actually tell you the lip that I'm using. I'm actually using these two lipsticks here, which are the new Kiko Fall 2.0 lipstick. So yeah, this is what they look like here. So I'm wearing this one here, which is number 2, so I put that down first, and then I've actually went on top of that with the other one from our collection, which is number 1, which is like a nude shade. So I do have these two paired together on my lips there. They're really lovely. Like, they go on nice and kind of creamy, kind of glossy at first, and then they dry down to like a matte finish. But I am a glossy girl, so I did put on a little bit of gloss on top of it once it dried, and the gloss I used was Too Faced Melted Latex in the shade Girl on Top. It's just a clear gloss. So yeah, I put that on top, and I really do love it together. Okay, so let me sum up on the palette. So first of all, the palette is really tiny. Like, it really is a mini eyeshadow palette, and this retails for £25, so it is quite expensive for like a little eyeshadow this size, but the actual quality of the eyeshadows are incredible. Like, they are so pigmented. Like, you get 9 shades in there, 6 are matte, 3 are shimmer, and they are all so pigmented. Like, I'm really impressed with this. And this is the mauve palette. As I said, there is like 3 other ones available. There's 4 altogether, but there's 3 other ones available. This is a mauve one, and I'm so glad that I have this one because I do love the shades in this. I think I'll use this a lot more, and right now I'm really into kind of mauve shades, cranberry shades, plummy shades. Like, in the autumn and winter, they are my go-to shades. So as you've seen, the matte shades are so pigmented. Like, once you pick them up with your brush and apply them to your eyes, they're so pigmented, but they're like, they don't apply too much. You know, your brush doesn't pick up too much of the powder, which is good. So you can like build them up if you want to, but as I said, one swipe you get good pigmentation. And as for the kind of shimmery shades, you do really need to use your finger to apply them. Like, I did try a brush and it didn't really work that well, and then I used some MAC Fix Plus on a brush, and it did stand out a little bit more. But I would say if you don't have any MAC Fix Plus or any Sense Free or anything like that, then just use your finger because it does work really well. So yeah, that's the only downside though, is the fact that you have to use your finger with the shimmery shades. But like all Huda Beauty palettes and eyeshadows, like, that's basically what you have to do. I would really like it that you could use a brush, like, especially for like £25 for this little mini palette. you know, to have to use your finger. It's, yeah, and also what is the big one, is it like 50, nearly £60 for the big palette, and you also have to use your fingers. So like I really wish you would make the shadows so that you can use them with a brush, because I feel like for me anyway, a brush is better to apply to my inner corners and stuff like that rather than my finger. But anyway, that was the only downside to the palette, but it's not like a huge downside. Like the shades overall are completely pigmented, like they really are lovely and pigmented. They pack on really, really nicely, and I'm obsessed with the eye look right now. I think it's gorgeous. So overall I think it's a really stunning palette. I'm so happy that I do have this, and I will be using this a lot more, not just for like the autumn time and winter time. Like I love this shade all year round, so I will probably be wearing this a lot more. And also it's actually a really handy kind of travel palette as well. Like it's really small, so it's going to fit in your handbag, your makeup bag, anything like that really, really easily as well. So yeah, so guys, I really hope you liked this makeup look and enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, then give the video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you are brand new to my channel, and I will speak to you very, very soon in my next video. Bye! Mwah.